Ayo, I am in the sleeping position again, so you know what that means. Actually, do you want to something? Really cool. First of all, it's the 30th, 2021, of course. I didn't miss a day, although I almost did for a second. But anyway, it's the 30th of July, I believe. And today was my third day. By the way, I work 3 days a week, 12 hours each, but we usually get out a little earlier, so it ends up being like 3:10s usually. Anyway, I have 4 days off now after this, so I will probably be more alive in my videos. In fact, the videos will probably be done at nighttime, and I'll have drawings to show future me, slash, if anyone's watching this, what? Anyway, let's see. I had hamburgers for dinner breakfast. Because I literally starved, because yesterday I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get myself a gift for doing so good this week. I've literally been kicking ass. I'm gonna get myself some Hardee's, right? And I was gonna take it and have it for lunch at work, so I was gonna take it and put it in the fridge at work. Well, unfortunately, I didn't ask for no mayonnaise, because usually it's not a problem. I mean, really, usually I don't like mayonnaise at all, but usually it's like on the top piece and it's like fine. When I tell you that each piece of this sandwich, excluding the outside of the bun, was dipped in mayonnaise, dude, I wanted to treat myself so bad. Can you imagine the horror after working my butt off, and then it's like 2 a.m., it's my lunch break, and I've already wasted some of my lunch break talking. It's not wasting if I'm talking to someone, but you know what I mean, like, you don't get to sit down and listen to stuff or download stuff, or I have an entire plan usually for break where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna download this song, I really want to listen to it, blah blah blah, stuff like that. Oh, and I need to call my mom at those times, because that's the time that we have break together, because she works night shift as well. Well, I was just looking at my sandwich. It was like the patties were literally both sides of the patties were mayonnaise, basically. Now, the french fries, they turned out pretty good. But other than eating the french fries, I literally had that. The only other thing I'd eaten was the breakfast that day, which was technically for me the day before. Um, I had half of my Waffle House breakfast. I took the rest of it home. I did not eat that yet. But, dude, so that's what I had for like an entire day, basically. And then I didn't eat anything. So when I tell you that I had those freaking hamburgers today, and I was like, ugh, inhaled them. This is literally what happened. Other than that, let me think. Actually, I do have something to show you. So in the bottom, the totes each have names. The totes that I put items in, and then push off to be shipped, or filled with more things by other people. They have names, and sometimes their names are on a sticker on them, or sometimes their names are on a card in them, and then somehow along the way, sometimes cards will just get inside other totes. I'm sure it's just people who have the debris of the falling trash of these cards. I'm sure the debris just gets all over the place, and the people throw it inside of a bin for other people to throw away later. Cool. Well, you also get stickers from the places they've been shipped to. They'll have like clearance stickers, and they'll have like, sometimes they'll have their tote name sticker that isn't actually put on them, but still has its backing and is just slid in there like the card, and that'll get thrown in there too as an accident. And you can get a lot of cool things, and each of the cards says where that tote is being shipped, which is probably why there's so much debris, because after that tote's been shipped there, it doesn't need that card anymore. So, out of interest for where these totes have been, I've been collecting I've been collecting them for a project. Now listen, first of all, I have sorted these all by name. Like, this one, well, this is a bad example, it doesn't have a name. But, this one's name is Baki. So that's interesting. Yeah, but I've sorted them all by name. But what I'm gonna do, this notebook I've made is just the stickers. But just so you know, don't try to look up any of these places because these are like within 100 miles of our Walgreens. So you're not gonna find me. Anyway, uh, these are some stickers. Today I got really lucky in an entire case of these, not an entire case, but this and this was actually left inside of one of the totes, so I was super lucky. Dude, when I tell you that my day brightened just a little bit more when I saw that. But no, that's not the only thing. So that's just the page. And I tried to write Walgreens in fancy lettering. Well, we got the Mylar labels too. Now, it's okay for me to take these because they either come as debris inside of other like white totes, which you wouldn't know anything about, but the white totes have the product we're taking out and putting into the brown totes. So these get slid into the area where the white totes usually go. But if there's already one there, then, or also if the wrong one comes inside of a white tote, people would usually just throw that away. So, because of that, I can collect them sometimes. These are more of the tote stickers, and then we've got coupons, which I find really neat. And also, Walgreens does not play around when it comes to, like, discounting things, because when you look on this next page, okay, listen, I got some of these, they've been left inside of totes, and then these, which have been left inside of totes. Now listen, some of these went from like $16, like this one went from $11. No wait, wrong $11 one. Give me a second. Here we go. This one went from $19 to God, sorry for the seizure. $19. You save $18 and it's now $1.99. Hello? You're just losing money at this point. What is that? Anyway, I think what's really cool about this is that all these totes have been in different places, and now they have all been collected in the same area. And my plan for the cards, I'll put this back, but my plan for the cards is to make sentences out of them. I don't want to really cut the location off of them, and if I don't make sentences out of them, maybe I'll just do like sections where the same card is listed, or maybe cards that have gone to the same place are listed. I don't know. I think it'd be very interesting. Like, there's a card or a tote named Sleep, and I have a lot of Sleep cards. I think it'd be very interesting to just make pages of the one's card named Sleep, and just see where Sleep has been, sleeping around. But no, I think it's a cool project. Very cheap too, because these things are obviously free, and I asked my manager if I could have them, and he said yes. And then the notebook was like 98 cents, of course, and then the tape was like $1. But, yeah, so that's a thing. Let me get back to my sleepy position, though. One thing I forgot to mention, was that some of those have all of them had the date on them, which is super cool, so you could be like, oh, this one came in on the same day as blah, blah, blah. So, I don't know. I kind of want to see if I can, like, catalog them somehow. Make, like, a key code. I was going to make sentences with them. Maybe I'll do that on a few pages. But now I'm like, I don't know. Seems pretty cool. Actually, I have to tell you something. So, I'm, like, absolutely fine with YouTube and Google being able to hear me. You know, like, whatever. Cool. Listen to me all day. Oh my gosh, whatever. Just kidding. I'm me stealing Ivy's joke again. What are we? Anyway, when I tell you, I'm cool with them taking my information to show me things that I enjoy. But do not try to scare the bedoozles out of me, okay? And here's what I mean by this. I have been watching scary, like, top 10 creepiest, not videos, because I have to listen to it, and I can only have one headphone in, so it's gotta be something I can, like, listen to and visualize. But literally, creepypasta readings, not the weird ones, like actual stories, and, like, top 10 horrifying job mistakes, stuff like that. I don't know. Anyway, that and, like, crime stuff, which is cool, dude. Doesn't scare me. Awesome. You got premium content, right? I tell you that obviously they're bored and they need to scare somebody. So like 2 months ago, they offered me the video called Top 10 Creepiest Warehouse Stories. What? First of all, how did you know I just started my job in this warehouse? Because I literally had, and I was like, second of all, huh? Why would I want to watch that? Like, literally. Not even that, but like, I was on a pretty big binge of like those top 10 creepiest video things, because they were pretty good at passing the time, because as long as I was interested, I didn't think about, oh man, when is lunch, you know? So, I've been on a good streak of those. And it did it again, another type, like 2 weeks later, about it didn't even name itself that way, okay? They did it secretly this time. They knew their mistake. They said, oh, she'll click on it if we make sure to hide it. So, I don't know what I clicked on. It was just normal scary stories. Except, all of them were themed night shift related. Oh, stop it! Stop! Stop it, dude! Not even, listen, and the reason I bring this up right now is because something happened yesterday. Now it's not even in the same category. I mean, it's crime, true crime, but it's not even in the same category. Listen to this. Listen to this. Okay? So I download this interesting video that sounds pretty interesting. It has like actual video involved, and I kind of want to watch it, but I can't obviously because I gotta work. And I'm like, listening to it will be fine. It's about this guy who did Amazon like reviews about the things he was killing with, and that was so crazy, and I was like, whoa. And then anyway, says his name, and I'm like, mind my own business, this is so cool. And it was like he killed 7 people and kidnapped them, and then it was like, in the state you live in, which of course if you do any research you'll know what state that is. But I'm just gonna keep it brief for now, because after listening to 10 different murder things, I don't want to be murdered. Thanks. Please pick someone else. I'd rather it not be me. I haven't skydove yet, or bungee jumped, or eloped with my wife, or had children. So just mind your own business and pick on some random kid in the street, please and thanks. Or just get mental help, but listen, that's a touchy subject. Just keep going the path you're going. Please don't come for me. Anyway, that was random. It's like, he murdered and kidnapped 7 people in the state you live in. Of course, state you live in is replaced with the state. Anyway, I was like, and then I was like, for a second, my butt dropped out of my pants, and I was like, it's fine. Actually, it's fine. Our state is huge. Nowhere near where I live. It was like 2 counties away. And then he got moved or something, and then it was like a county, or maybe 2 counties away. When I tell you, I was like, what? Why would you? Listen, it didn't even say it in the title. I didn't check the description, obviously. All of these things are related to me, and this is just proof, okay? How would they know this? I didn't ever look up anything, okay? Other than scary stories and true crime. I did not look up anything about my own town. Except, that video I watched was like the second thing when I looked up true crime documentary. How do you explain that? Obama, just kidding. How do you explain that? How do you explain that? Google, listen. I'm cool. Send me things that are related to things I enjoy. Send me scary things. But stop picking on me. Anyway. Your video is 15 minutes long. Oh my gosh. Bye. Good night. See you tomorrow. Of course. Seriously, Google. Please stop picking on me, because it kind of freaks me out. Legitimately. Also, I'm going back through Friday Night Funkin' and getting excited about it again, and I'll probably draw some Friday Night Funkin' stuff tonight, maybe. Don't hold me to it, though. Bye. I don't feel like any of my buys are good enough. Peace out. Slices. Gucci. I take that one back, it was really bad.